All right, let's go ahead and talk about Week 6 Thursday Night Football. We got the Niners versus the Seahawks. So the Niners are favored to win by 3. And sorry about that, I don't really have a good mouse here. And I'm going to go ahead and go with San Fran on this. To tell you the truth, should be a good game. Division rivalry. Neither team is really looking all that terribly great. I mean, the Niners should be a lot better than what they are. They're sitting at 2-3. Uh, quite frankly, they had a horrible second half this last weekend against the Arizona Cardinals. Then we come over here. I think that a 3-2 Seattle team probably looks better than what they really are. They beat up on some bad mediocre teams, and to be perfectly honest with you, they lost to a good Detroit team. I don't really think Giants are that great of a team to lose to. So what the model is really saying is that they're both equally matched. I would say that they're both right now playing mediocre. We'll see if they can improve upon that. When you look at the confidence interval, it's saying that it's not really breaking out to where it's pretty close. 26-31 up here the 26 for the men for the Niners, 20 for the max for the Seahawks. So slight advantage by the model overall for uh, for the Niners. And the other thing I would look at here is so remember, if it's in green, that means that they're in the top 10. If they're red, bottom 10. If it's white, it means that they're somewhere in the middle. So the Niners have a really good pass rank, mediocre rush rank. Boy, they're bad against the pass. But when you come over here and you play that out, um, the Seahawks aren't really good against. They don't really have a good passing game, and they're not very good against the rush. So the way that this all plays out is 27-24, and quite frankly, I can look at it, that probably doesn't sound too bad. That's about what the 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 Vegas wise guys are saying as well. So I'm just go over here, look at some of the deeper numbers here. One of the bigger things that stands out is San Francisco is showing to have a more substantial running game. Meanwhile, the model is expecting Seattle to have a better passing game. One of the things I find telling is this is a lot of sacks up here. So Seattle's looking like they're going to be giving up some sacks, and of course they've got Nick Bosa coming after him. I always get the Bosa brothers mixed up there. And when I look between the two, both teams look to have some explosion to them, but I think you got just a little bit more on that more reliable higher side for the Niners. But the other thing I would point out, every game turnovers can make a big difference. You're definitely seeing more of these turnovers here for the Niners. If they can control that, they can not turn the ball over, limit their sacks. That really just opens up some of the long game. They got the tools to do it. I don't know why they haven't been able to do it. The way that they melted down this last week, I'm sure that they can be hearing about that this week. And the Niners, they really have to clean up their play. Overall, I think that Seattle probably does not have the talent. Overall, I think that's why they've only been able to beat weak teams, and I think that's why they've struggled against good or even mediocre teams. They can only beat up some teams that are poor teams, is what the numbers are showing so far. So anyhow, definitely like to hear from you. Write me a note. And I'm looking for subscribers, trying to get to 500 this year. I got a long ways to go. So I would love to start getting some more subscribers coming my way. So let me know what you think and have a good week.